evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Professor Yurko Cure, and today I'm going to teach you guys lab safety because I want you guys to be safe during the lab. You know what you're doing. Okay, a few things you may need for a lab. Might need some goggles, might need some cutting tools, might need some round tools, might need some gloves. You never know what you might need. So you might go ahead, go to the store and get those things ahead of time so you can have those. And one more important thing. Alright, during the lab, it is best during any situation to stay calm because you never know what could happen. You know, old desk could catch on fire or a black hole could rip open in the middle of the room. And I want you guys to be calm and collected when that happens or if it happens. Alright, one thing you're gonna need to learn how to protect during the lab is eyeballs. You know, like my daddy used to say when I used to get in fights at school with little girls and he used to be beating me up. I'm like, protect your face, son. So I want you guys to protect your face by using some goggles. I mean, protect the eyes. Protect your eyes from things like vapors or fluids and debris that could be flying around at any time. You don't want that to get on your face, so go ahead and slip those goggles on and you'll be good for the rest of the day, or your eyes will be. Oh, one more important thing you need to learn about is glass. Glass is not something you play with. Glass is very dangerous and can be very dangerous, so you need to learn to use it properly. You don't do that. You don't put glass over an open flame like that because it causes the glass to bust or cause the glass to crack or anything could happen because you use flames in the first place to make glasses. So you don't put it over an open flame like that. You put it over the flame like that. It's not right over the flame, but it can still be heated through that little pad right here. I mean, a little stand right there. So make sure you use one of those. You don't put it over the flame like that because it could break. And if it does break, like suppose you bump into someone and then you accidentally drop it, make sure you tell the teacher, you know, don't be scared because you might get in trouble. Just go ahead and tell her and you have to get it cleaned up and everyone else will be safe and you will be safe too. Once again, if a chemical spills, you never know what could happen. You know, gets on the floor, gets on somebody. Make sure you tell the teacher and you make sure that you clean it up so that it doesn't harm anyone, doesn't harm anyone else, it just gets dealt with. Okay, fire safety. Fire safety is very important because you don't mess around with fires. You know, fires can be very dangerous. We've learned that in the past. So what you want to do is when you're around a fire, make sure you're not too close to it, make sure you're not leading close to it, and be very watchful of the fire. I mean, the fire is like a teenage girl. If you leave her alone too long and you don't pay attention to her, she's gonna turn into some big fire, it could turn into some big mess. So you don't want that. So pay attention to it and watch it closely because you don't want it breaking on you. And one more thing, during a lab, make sure you're wearing the proper clothing. You know, simple t-shirt, simple pair of pants, and some simple shoes, some closed-toed shoes, so nothing can drop on your toes and hurt your toes. Just wear something, you know, just casual, something that you can work in. Don't wear something too revealing like a tank top or some shorts that's leaving your limbs open for something to get on you. And don't wear open-toed shoes like sandals or flip-flops. You don't want to smell your stinky feet. And you don't want your feet getting hurt, so make sure you just wear some nice closed-toed shoes so you protect yourself and protect everyone else from stinky feet. Okay, here's a very important one, chemical safety. You don't pour chemicals on people. You don't drink chemicals that are found in the lab. And you don't mix them unless instructed because these are chemicals and chemicals are not something to play around with. Again, if you spill something, make sure it's cleaned up, make sure you tell the teacher. You don't want to put everyone else at risk. But yeah, don't play around with chemicals, don't eat them, don't drink them, don't pour them on your friend as a joke. It's not cool, you can hurt somebody. Okay, proper clothing. Again, I'm going to touch base on this. Just wear a simple pair of pants and a t-shirt and some closed-toed shoes and you'll be good. You don't need the new Reeboks from the Nike store. You don't need the sandals, you don't need the tank top or shorts. You gotta protect yourself. You don't want to ruin your expensive clothes. You don't want to ruin your flip-flops. I don't know if they're expensive. You don't want to ruin your tank top or shorts. Just don't wear them. Wear some good clothes for a lab. Protect your body and everything will be alright. Eating and drinking during a lab. No. Alright, you never know what could be around during the lab. Don't want to eat and drink during the lab because you could eat something that could be nasty, or your food can get contaminated or in a way. So it's best not to eat it. You just wait till afterwards, and then you can enjoy your food. You know, it'll be alright. Okay, and sharp objects. You might be using some sharp objects during the lab. You might be near some. Again, it's best to just, you know, be vigilant of these and use them when you need to, and put them away you don't need to use them. You know, the sharp objects, just be very vigilant of them, you know, when they're around, and only use them when you need to use them. So that's it. Oh, and one really important thing, no horseplay, okay? This is a lab. There's no time for games. I don't get tired, people. We got work to do. So make sure there's no horseplay in the labs. Everyone's on task. You know what to do. And that is it. I want to thank everybody for watching my video, taking the time out of your day, not look at your cell phone for 10 seconds to watch my video. Hope it was entertaining. Hope you got some laughs. You know, now you guys know how to protect yourselves during labs. So go get it.